Looking at certifications, and we have all of these AI agents that's coming online, we start going like, so what does it mean for the ROI of becoming an ICF certified coach? What's that all about? If we have all of these AI agents out there that's going to help us, will there be a replacement, or will I get as much value from that certification?
I think we will. And
Okay.
I think, coaching's been around for 30 years. Well, ICF has been around for 30 years or thereabouts.
Yeah.
And with the code of ethics and the core competencies that come with that, and all the training and the CEUs that we can get, we become very adept at coaching. And I think the thing that now it's incumbent upon us to really do is that brand, that storytelling about what coaching is as compared to and juxtaposed with a large language model like ChatGPT or Anthropic or Gemini, or that's a long list now of things that people are encountering and engaging with. And like the Salesforce story I told, when Amazon and Apple and Google and Microsoft all have, like Microsoft has Copilot.
Right.
And
Yeah.
Copilot is an agentic AI that we will work with. And if you have a Microsoft Teams account and you're using Outlook and that ecosystem, you'll have in that ecosystem something that you can train to do the work that you did yesterday, the AI will do for you tomorrow. That means that maybe you'll become a hybrid coach. By hybrid coach, that means that you are going to embrace AI the way that Microsoft and Apple are embracing AI. And as a coach, you're going to use AI to onboard. Well, maybe you're going to use AI to find your ideal client that you're going to serve. You're going to market to them using AI. You're going to give them a sample of what your type of coaching is.
Yeah.
Maybe because you've baked some of your coaching process into an AI. So on your website, there's a button that says, I'm glad you clicked that button. And I'm glad, if you'd like to see what my coaching methodology is like, let's just have a little chat. Tell me what's going on with you today. What would you like to talk about? And you give them a 5-minute sample. Because remember, at work, they're talking to Copilot on a Microsoft desktop.
Yeah.
And that sample that makes you the hybrid coach. You're using AI for brand strategy, for marketing and business development strategy. You might be using AI to analyze the conversation that you just had in the coaching session with the client's permission. Because if you do that at every session and you have a session twice a month,
right,
after 3 months, you've got 6 sessions, and you could see how the nuance changes and how the intention of the client changes, and the sentiment and intention change is showing the growth and the as they reach and get closer and closer to the goal that they're working with you to achieve. And right now we have to do that in a kind of an anecdotal way. With AI, we can do that in a more measured and process-driven way, and that's a gift to the clients that we serve. So I'm telling the story of the hybrid coach right now, all of these tools and packaging and branding that we can do. But what's funny, Dr. Dave, is that I've been tinkering with these AI platforms for now on near 3 years.
Yeah.
And being a technologist in general, I have no aversion to it. I love technology. But the deeper I go, the more I learn. The more committed I become to being a heart-centered coach.
Yeah.
And because I know that is where we get transformative coaching, where clients get transformative results. And, in the exploration of AI technology for coaching, there's a thesis with the people that have been researching these platforms. People have been building platforms and then researching them in academia. And they've determined that if we break the results that our clients get or the challenges that they bring to us, some of them are transactional. I want to stop. I want to stop smoking. I want to be more punctual. Those are transactional kind of things that require some coaching.
Yeah. Yeah.
Some things are transitional. I have this job and I'm getting a promotion tomorrow. I know I need new skill sets. Can you help me do the work to achieve some of those skills, and then be my accountability buddy to help me get really good at those skills? Transitional coaching. And then there's transformational coaching.
That's what I want to hear about.
Well, the transformational coaching is more mind, body, spirit, right?
Yes.
You're really dealing with the whole person at that level. The people researching the AI platforms for the last several years have determined that AI is good at transactional and transitional coaching. And transactional and transitional coaching don't really require a lot of heart-centeredness, because you're going to hold space. You're going to follow the code of ethics and core competencies. But transformational coaching does require that heart-centeredness, because it's your lived experience and your empathy and compassion that are really in those sessions with the client. And I think that, that's where the opportunity for all of us is. My realization is that I could become an amazing hybrid coach, and I will do that. But I'm more committed to nurturing my sense of heart-centeredness coaching and learning new methods of being heart-centered. And I think that gives me a superior position to the AI, because I'm not competing with other coaches as much as I think I'm competing with AI today. Because if I languish in a world where all I do is transactional and transitional coaching, I'm in direct competition with something that works for a fraction of the fee that I charge for every hour.
And it doesn't sleep, and it doesn't get sick. It doesn't need a day off. It doesn't complain. On and on. Right?
Yeah. And I think that the interesting thing is the price point that it's available at $25 a month for 24 hours a day is pretty amazing. It's $300 a year when I might want to charge $300 an hour.
That's right.
The $300 a year means that a corporation, an accounting firm with 50 employees, can make everyone in every cubicle. You can democratize coaching, I guess is the point.